Okay. I want you to imagine it's your 18th birthday. What's the first thing you want to do? Maybe you choose to celebrate with your family or friends, or throw a party, or even enjoy a special dinner with them. However, not every 18-year-old has that same plan. According to CNN, on May 2022, Salvador Ramos' 18th birthday decided to visit a gun store and purchase two assault rifles. Shortly after, he used them to carry out a devastating attack at Robb Elementary School in Texas, killing a total of 19 children and two teachers, all which were innocent. His purchases were completely legal and there was nothing in the law to stop him. This event shows a serious problem in our current event. Hi, my name is Cynthia, and today I'm going to persuade you that raising the legal age for all firearm purchases to 25 will reduce gun violence and save lives. Gun violence has been a persistent cause of death in the United States. Almost 47,000 lives are lost each year due to firearms. These numbers are just not statistics. They represent families torn apart, communities living in fear, and schools where students and teachers must constantly worry about their safety. The current law has failed us to protect us, and this failure affects not just the communities, but also our personal safety. As a student and someone who deeply cares about the safety of my community, I have researched this issue using government data and reports from public safety organizations. Through this research, I have gained a clear understanding of how raising the minimum age for gun ownership could protect us and save lives. Raising the legal age for firearm purchases to 25 can reduce gun-related violence and promote safer and more responsible firearm use. Today, I'm going to explain why 18 is too young for such a dangerous responsibility, how people under 25 are involved in gun violence, and lastly, how raising the age from 18 to 25 can help save our lives. Turning 18 legally makes someone an adult, but it doesn't really make them ready to handle a deadly weapon responsibility. According to Gifford's law, important brain functions like judgment and impulse control aren't fully developed into the mid-20s. This means an 18-year-old might have the legal right to buy a firearm, but they may not have the maturity to use it safely in stressful or emotional situations. The RAND Corporation reports that young adults between ages 16 and 20 are more likely to be involved in suicides or homicides, including school shootings. In 2021 alone, 20.3% of deaths in this age group were suicides involving guns, and 94.7 of these deaths were homicides involving firearms. If we know how brain development increases risk during adolescence years, why hasn't this law changed? Federal law currently allows individuals as young as 18 to purchase rifles and shotguns. This access gives young adults the ability to make impulsive and risky decisions, often with deadly consequences. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, suicide is the second leading cause of death for ages from 15 and 24, and more than half of these suicides involve a gun. Statistics also show that people that are ages from 18 and 24 involved in many gun-related murders, often connected to gangs or crimes. Limiting access during these risky years could also lower deadly shootings and violent crimes. But even with these risks, change is possible and is necessary. By raising the federal age for all firearm purchases to 25, as suggested by the Giffords Law Center, we can align the access to the firearms with brain development and maturity. This change could decrease gun-related death among young adults. To ensure responsible ownership, those who decide to purchase a firearm should also be required to complete a firearm safety course and must secure a safety lock before purchasing any guns. These steps will help protect families and communities and prevent firearms from falling into the wrong hands. You can support this issue in your own community as well. For example, the San Diego Department is hosting a gun safety event at La Mesa on August 23rd from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can also support organizations such as the Giffords Law Center by signing and sharing petitions to raise awareness and push for change. In conclusion, raising the legal age for gun ownership is not about taking away rights. It's about protecting our lives. Science and statistics have shown how young adults are more likely to act impulsively, sometimes with deadly results, as seen in the tragic Texas elementary shooting. By increasing the minimum age, we can prevent unnecessary death and make our community safer. Now I'm going to be showing you the video. Okay, bye.